You've been pissed off for a week now, but nothing I can say can make you jack up. Is there anything that I can do? Anything to show you you're a bitch, but I love you anyway. Oh, you can't see, but you still put me to sleep. Baby, you're a bitch. Hey, 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 hey. You see, but don't ever go away. So yeah, tell me, hurry, come back. Oh, I want to go back. She didn't take it long. I bet she listened to so rap. This is bad fruit fight, but I could be wrong. Forever, when you're through, doing whoever, you'll take a county roof. You're right, wait, rock to a city. Go back to Texas. She's not the same since you went away, but you misdirected. Drove out through the most I stay. There's a seat for you on the rodeo, and a guy who's slow and say, besides the Mexican food, sounds fun to hear anyway. Her name is Dawn, she's a rocker with a nose ring. She wears a two-way, but I'm not quite sure. When she walks, all the wind blows and the angels sing. She doesn't notice me. Come on and sing. Watching wrestling, creeping up early eyes, listening to rap metal. It's like a bad movie. She's looking through me. If you were me, then you'd be screaming, someone shoot me. As I fell miserably, trying to get the girl of the bad guy one. She's a girl of the bad guy one. She doesn't notice me. Watching wrestling, listening to rap metal. She likes them with a mustache. Driving in a transit. Doesn't bother me a bit. Like her dad. She's gonna be an actress. She's gonna be a star. She was gonna shake that ass. Or run up Wesley Star. Forget the SUV. It's now the enemy. Trying to rap explain. Nothing has been alright since I was 16. Madonna. With a fun nirvana that was YouTube. Money. Music still on it. Taking me to dance in high school. Tell her that she's open. She's still preoccupied. 1985.
Hey guys, so let's get on with a reading update. I think I'm like 52% of the way through Gathering Blue by Lois Lowry. I've just been reading that like on and off on my lunch at work, so I still have a ways of that to go. I still don't really feel any particular way about it. Also, I can't tell if my voice sounds weird, but I have been like, especially after last night, losing my voice, and also I'm having like a little bit of a sore throat issue, so I'm hoping like I'm not coming down with something. But like, yeah, I'm like halfway through that. It's just plodding along with it. Kingdom of Ash, I'm on page 638. So I said the other night, I finished Spyro on Sunday night to 100%. I finished the first game, so I still have 2 left. But I said that I'm not going to start the second one until I finish Kingdom of Ash. So I have like 340 pages left, which I just want to play Spyro. This is my problem. I just want to play Spyro. But my boyfriend isn't home this evening, so I think I'm just going to get in bed and read. Also, I don't know how much like you guys keep up with like booktubers and stuff, but Pierre Ford, okay. I've just been going through my Instagram stories, and 20 hours ago she had Queen of Air and Darkness, and 8 hours ago she'd finished it. I need that girl's stamina, because I only have 350 pages of this, and with her stamina I would be done. I would be done already. So Piara, I know you're not watching this, but if you ever do, tell me your secrets, because I don't have the stamina or the attention span to read solidly for like 12 hours like such a huge book. Cannot be done. So there's my reading updates. You may be able to see it in the background. I have a stack of parcels here. I think this one is a Christmas present. I think that one's a Christmas present. I see, this is the thing, I don't know, and I know that I have some stuff, like I've ordered some stuff that I'd like to unbox for you guys, but I don't know what's Christmas presents, but I want to unbox them, and it's just a whole thing. But anyway, some things that I know that I do have This is the 1975's album, but my boyfriend paid for it, so I don't know if he's giving it me for Christmas or whether it's like a late anniversary present, because it came out like a week after our anniversary. But this has arrived at least, so that's a brief inquiry into online relationships on vinyl by the 1975. And if he says I can have it, then I'll show it you guys at some point. But this, I have opened this and I'll see that it's a book. So backstory on this, I don't know what this is or who it's from, but there's this thing going around on Twitter about people wanting booktubers to share their Amazon wish list so that they can buy them gifts, which, like, I don't expect anybody to buy me a gift ever, because no, like, you don't owe me anything, I don't owe you anything. But a few people asked for my Amazon wish list, so I did put it on Twitter, and it is in my Twitter bio. So this, I'm assuming, because I haven't ordered whatever is in this, I haven't ordered an Amazon order small enough to be something I've paid for. So I'm assuming that this is from my wish list and it's from somebody. So we're gonna see. See, I was out yesterday in Leeds at Bowling for Soup and all these parcels came, and it's like 8 PM on Tuesday and I still haven't opened them. Okay, so let's see what it is. Oh, Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nyan? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, so thank you whoever sent me this, who did send me this. Oh, okay, so this is from Rachel Marie Book Junkie, so thank you so much. This is one of, like, the Amazon wishlist I made, I had to make it because people were asking for it, but I couldn't do the sort of long-standing, like, wish list I have, because people buy me things from that, like my friends and my family, for Christmas and things, but they don't add it to their basket through Amazon. They go outside of the wish list and do it so that I don't know what I've got. But yeah, so I put some things in that I wanted that I would not buy for myself anytime soon, because money for new releases, you know, like, I don't generally buy a lot of new books unless it's by an author that I already love. But this is an Asian inspired fantasy, which you guys all know is something that I'm, like, obsessed with. And I have another book by this author. I have The Elites that I picked up by chance from a charity shop that I haven't read yet. So I really wanted to read this because it also has, like, some real dark, gritty elements, which you also know that I love. Thank you so much, Rach, because, like, I really wanted this. Like, it's a pretty brand new release and it's a hardback. So I need to put my laundry away and find out what's in these other boxes. And then I'm going to read some Kingdom of Ash. Also, I found out how to do a real time lapse on my camera, and by real time lapse I mean where it takes loads of photos instead of me speeding it up and it still being, like, hella long. So I might do some reading time lapses and experiment with that new feature. Okay, so I'm, like, fresh out of my 2.5k live show, and oh my god, so many people turned up, and I want to thank you guys so much. It was only supposed to be an hour and I was there nearly 2, and I'm just, like, blown away by how many people just, like, turned up and asked me questions. I didn't get many questions before the live started, and I was like, what am I going to talk about for an hour? But I didn't even get to all the questions that people had asked me before the live started, because just of how many people were just asking me questions in the live. And I am so thankful to everybody who joined and who talked to me and who asked me questions, because I was panicking before we started. Some of you will have seen, a few of you did see, I did an accidental 6-second live stream because I couldn't figure out how to get the live sorted, because I said in the live, I was like, I'm a planner person, but preparation for things I just don't do. So, like, the preparation I should have done, like checking how to link everything up, and the test I just didn't do. And then I know before the live I had, like, this mad panic spiral. So I did an accidental 6-second live stream, and then I was just so stressed when I started. I thought nobody was coming. I tweeted and said that, like, the live will start in 30 minutes and nobody liked it, and I was just, like, freaking out. And then I started and I saw that there were 8 people there, and I was just, like, blown away that 8 people were there, and then more people joined. And I'm just, honestly, I'm just so overwhelmed that people came, because I'm terrible with live shows, you know? Like, I'm a real plan ahead person, and if I can't schedule watching somebody's live show into my day, then the likelihood is that I'm not going to make it, or I'm only going to drop in for like 10 minutes, because I'm like real weird about planning things and last minute things. So thank you so much to everybody who came and who cared enough to listen to me talk about myself for 2 hours. That's just insane, like, that people cared about me and things that I do. So yeah, I'm feeling very overwhelmed and very thankful and very grateful to not only everybody who joined, but everybody who made this possible by subscribing to my channel and supporting me and things like that. So seriously guys, like, just thank you. The only other thing I have to say is that I should have updated you yesterday, but for some reason I didn't. But I finished, I'll move it so I can put a picture in. I finished Gathering Blue by Lois Lowry yesterday. I gave it 3 stars like I thought I would. In the end, I didn't feel any sort of way about it, really. It's the second book in the Give Quartet. It follows a utopian society. Everything in this society is perfect or made to work so that society work. Then the main character's like, oh well, maybe it isn't quite so perfect because things happen. The main criticism I have about these books, aside from the fact that the themes are really complex, like, it's really complex, and if you read it from an adult perspective, like, it's quite sinister, like these utopian societies where everything's like really perfect, but like as an adult you know that that's not right. The writing, because it's a children's book, doesn't match that complexity, and I would like to see a complexity of writing that does match the complexity of the theme. But aside from that, the endings seem kind of like, if you think of something like the Hunger Games, where you have this dystopian society in that case, and nothing's right, and eventually there's an uprising and like a revolution and stuff, because to get like equality. It seems in the Giver books that just as somebody realizes that something's not right, the book ends in like 20 pages. So that's the criticisms that I have. It like sort of shows this utopian society, but it doesn't really push towards anything being right in the world. I know that the third book, The Messenger, follows a side character from Gathering Blue. So I guess it's kind of like a direct sequel to the second one. And then I also read the synopsis of the fourth one, which also seems like a companion. So I think that's a very interesting choice, like interesting way of pursuing the narrative of the 4-part story, companion novels series, whatever it is. So I'm definitely going to keep continuing, because I like that they're quick, easy reads. But yeah, the second one I didn't feel any like kind of type of way about. But as I've said, the reason that I read the second one is because I really love the concepts of them. Ali from Miss Lynn Reads, is that her channel name? She's a teacher, and she said that she's starting that series with her class. I think she said this week. So I'm really interested to see. I hope she does get back to me on how they react to it. Like, as an adult, I find it quite sinister, and I'm really intrigued to know what the actual target audience would think about that story. Whether they would think, oh, this is a great place to live where everything's fine, or whether they would sort of pick up on the not rightness of it. Hey guys, so I have a couple of parcels to open for you. The first one is an Amazon one. I'm pretty sure this is for me, although I'm not 100% sure. Okay, cool. So this is off my wish list, and I'm thinking that this is from Heather from the Happy Booktuber, and it is A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahara Mafi. I actually thought that this was going to be a hardback. Not that I necessarily wanted the hardback, but I didn't know that the UK cover was going to be the same as the US one. But this is absolutely beautiful, and it's kind of floppy for a UK paperback, so I'm real happy about that. Thank you very much, Heather, for getting me this. You know, I have been blessed because all the things that have been bought off my wish list have been new releases, and I did put like a lot of cheaper things on there so that if people did want to buy me something but didn't want to pay for like new releases, then they could. But this story follows a Muslim girl shortly after 9/11 and the prejudice that she faces after the terrorist attacks on the Twin Towers. So I'm really interested in reading this because I remember when the planes did crash into the Twin Towers, and I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing and how I was feeling. So it's something that really interests me, which sounds like kind of morbid, but I'm always really sort of fascinated with anything surrounding it because it's probably like the greatest tragedy of my lifetime. So when I saw that this book existed, I knew that I had to read it. So I'm hoping that I can get to this sometime soon. At the latest, I will try and get it in for the next Contemporary-thon in February. I'll put it in my TBR for then. But Tahara Mafi writes the Shatter Me series, which I haven't read yet, and I may read it someday, but I don't own it. And I'm not really going to go out of my way to read it. But this may be a good introduction into her writing style, because even though it's like a contemporary and Shatter Me is a fantasy, at least it's just a standalone and I won't feel like I have to commit to anything after reading this. So thank you so much, Heather, for this. I'll see what my gift note says as well. I'm pretty sure it's Heather. Yeah, Merry Christmas from Heather. So yeah, thank you, Heather. I was just gonna say, if it wasn't Heather that bought me this and I've just been thanking her, then that would have been awkward. But thank you. I'll try and read this very soon. So the next thing that I have is interesting. I had a notification that something had tried to be delivered the other day, but it needed signing for, and I could not fathom what it was. But it is my Booktube Secret Santa parcel. It's kind of big, but it's not very heavy. So I'm gonna say I'm really excited about this. I haven't sent mine yet. Mine is gonna be going on Monday. I just had to like put the last thing in it. But I want to know if the person who has sent me this said who they are, because I don't want to say who I am in mine if like it's going to be like a traditional Secret Santa where you don't find out until afterwards and then everybody like guesses and stuff. So I'm kind of glad that this arrived before I sent mine, because one of the reasons that I've delayed posting mine so much is that I was dithering about whether or not to like put my name in it or anything. I mean, one of the items I put in mine, like if the person that I'm sending mine to does actually watch my channel, it's like pretty obvious to guess who it's from. But let's have a look. Oh, it's wrapped as well, and I don't want to unwrap it. Oh no. Oh, what do I do? Do I unwrap it? Do I unwrap it? Do I? It has a card. Oh, what do I do? Okay, I'm gonna have to dither about this for a while, so you guys just stay there 1 minute. Okay, so I did have my dither and my panic, and I decided, well, I didn't decide anything actually, I'm just lying to you. I went on Twitter and people have been opening their gifts, so I guess I can open mine, even though I just like, I'm a real weird, like, oh, I just love Christmas so much. And my tradition on Christmas is I sit in the middle of the living room floor with all of my presents around me, and then get really excited and like shake them and put them in like preference order, what I think is going to be real good, and I don't know what it is, and I save it till last. So like I saw wrapped presents, like they're all wrapped in Christmas paper. This is heavy, what is it? And I did a panic. So we're going to open these now. I do have a card, so I'm guessing that answers my question about whether I should put my name on my parcel that I'm sending. But we'll start with this, which, ooh, okay. This is just a little one. And I got, oh, they're like wrapped in a ribbon as well. Oh, right, so I got 2 little candy canes, and I got this real tiny one too. This is like so exciting. I need to go check on food soon. What time is it? So this real little one is, is this handmade? I'm guessing this is handmade. But I'm using it as a finger puppet, but I think it's like a tree ornament. But there's a little angel. It's been crocheted, which is super cute because I can't crochet for shit, so I always appreciate people who can. And the other intriguing thing about this is that it's been sent from the UK, and I don't know who it could be. I don't know. So I'm gonna open the book first because I know what was on my wish list because I put it on. And wish list gift, we have, cool. Kind of knew what it was from the size of it, to be honest. Rat Queens Volume 2, which is good because now I can continue with this because I've kind of been like putting off buying it. Ooh, a bookmark as well. She preferred imaginary heroes to real ones because when tired of them, the former could be shut up in the tin kitchen till called for, and the latter were less manageable. From Little Women by Louise May Alcott. I don't know where this bookmark is from because it doesn't say on it, but that's pretty. And then this really intriguing heavy one. Let's see what it is. Okay, so I have this mug, and it says Sundoku, the Japanese art of owning and continuing to buy a significant amount of books that you will probably never read, which, to be fair, is like so me. Like, you all know I have a huge TBR and I do like to buy books, and I do read them just eventually. So this is absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much to whoever you are. I'm gonna find out now, I think. Dear Becca, Merry Christmas from your Booktube Secret Santa. I hope you enjoy your book and the other little treats included. I have loved watching your channel for months now, so I was excited to be given you as my Secret Santa assignment. I would love to hear what you think of your book. You can find me on Booktube. My channel is Seri? I hope you say it Seri. Seri Louise Reads, and I'm on Twitter, Seri Louise. That name seems familiar. So thank you very much for this package. I will cherish these, and I will be on with Rat Queens. Maybe this weekend, actually. I might read Rat Queen. I always say Wat Queens, and it annoys me probably more than it annoys anybody. I'm just struggling with words right now. But thank you so much. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna tweet you, as you will know, because you will have been tweeted before this vlog goes up. I'm gonna go make some food because clearly I need some to help my brain, and yeah, I'll see what I get on with for the rest of the evening. So I was just gonna check in with this tomorrow, but I do keep forgetting to mention that I have started And That's When It Fell Off in My Hand by Louise Renison. This is the 5th book in the Confessions of Georgia Nicholson series, and it's a coming of age contemporary set in a diary style format that just follows this girl and her friends as she obsesses about boys and things like that. It's one of my childhood favourites, as you all know. Also, I've just put a bookmark in this, and it has a string. It's a ripped string, but it has a string nonetheless, so I didn't need to do that. But anyway, I'm on page 129, and so far this is the best one so far. It has one of my favourite bits in it that I can't really read it to you because like it won't be funny out of context. At the moment, this is the book that I'm reading at work, and I'm also listening to it on audiobook in the car. So yeah, I should be done probably like halfway through next week. I will definitely be done with this. And also, this is the second book that I will be reading off my December TBR, which is actually super interesting because when I made my TBR and I put all sequels in it, I realised that I have The Poppy Wore It from the library that I still need to read. So I was like, okay, so that's along with Kingdom of Ash, like Kinslayer and The Poppy Wore It from the library are an extra 1,000 pages, and I'm like, I'm not getting through this December TBR. But you know, I've already finished Gathering Blue. I'm halfway through this, so we're doing all right. So guys, I got myself a ring light, so we're gonna have some high quality videos filmed at night, like we're just like we're staring at the sun. Hey, so it's like 11 PM on Sunday now, so I'm here to wrap this vlog up. I really wanted to finish Kingdom of Ash tonight. I have less than 100 pages left. I'm on page 902, so I have like 78 pages left. And I'm not sure, I did take some footage for the book diary on Friday, but I did try to take some for the vlog as well. So if I'm not sure if I can extract any of the stuff that I took without like spoilers and make it like cohesive. So here's a montage of me crying on Friday night to Kingdom of Ash. It's like, it's finally happening. I knew this was gonna happen today because I'm just generally emotionally fragile, but Kingdom of Ash is like actually making me cry. I can't do it. I just can't. I just can't. It got me emotionally. So I wanted to finish Kingdom of Ash before I wrapped up this vlog, but that isn't going to happen because I watched a couple of episodes of Maniac with my boyfriend. I haven't really updated you over the weekend. It's been quite busy. It's one of the last weekends for Christmas posting, so like candles and stuff is quite busy. And also like I've been sending some gifts to Bookish friends. I've done like book trades on Twitter and stuff to get rid of some of those books that I own hold. So I've just been like packaging and doing stuff. We also put the decorations up, which took some time because I had to like clean beforehand. Tried to get my room in some sort of order and I ended up doing like a patch of it, so I still have most of that to do. So yeah, just generally been busy, and I just wanted to kind of get on with it, get it over with, because there's only a couple of weekends left before Christmas. And I want to like have everything done so that when I'm off over Christmas, like I literally have to do nothing. As well as that, I haven't had a great couple of mental health days. Yesterday and the day before, I haven't been feeling 100%. I've been very sad and emotionally weak. So like motivation was low because all I want to do is like relax. But essentially it's been a pretty boring weekend. This week is one of those weeks, and if you vlog you'll understand, some weeks you won't have a clue what you filmed throughout the week until you go into the editing and try and put it all together. So I have no idea what content we have this week, but I'm hoping it's good and I'm hoping you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And my next update will probably be wrapping up Kingdom of Ash, which is both exciting and terrifying because I'm glad to be done with it just because I've been reading it for so long. But I'm also obviously really sad that this series is over. So I'll catch up with you guys next week. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you'll go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.